so Jimmy. Well, first thing I noticed was when it was real hard to breathe. I was like, okay, what ended up happening? He goes, well, I was in a familiar place and I take responsibility for, like, so it's more of situational. It's almost like, you know, uh, I get an example. Let's not tend to our health and have a heart attack. Let's put a can of this in the fire and see if it blows up. It's like paying attention to, like, oh, you have a can of paint in the fire, right? You have this medical thing, right? Like me. You have abnormal cells that are precancerous, right? And you're just not taking the emergency. So he kind of makes me, first of all, he has terrible handwriting. We still have clothes in honor of his memory. We're still confused around what happened, he tells me. We're either home or somewhere comfortable. We either consume something or we can't communicate. We go down really quickly, and then I'm like, well, what happened? I'm like, well, it was just this situation is bubbling up and I'm not tending to it properly. Okay, so Brenda says in the TikTok chat, he died from diabetes. He didn't give up any of the foods that he was supposed to. When you suffer from something like diabetes and he lost his legs and then he passed away at the hospital. Oh my goodness. And he takes that responsibility for the situation because he wasn't doing anything about it or tending to it, or he knew he had an underlying health thing that eventually catches up to you. Do you know you have diabetes? You're not doing this for yourself. That is, and Miss K is totally resonating with that, with her glass of whiskey. And so this guy, if you're wondering what he's doing up here in the physical world, first of all, I think that maybe somebody enabled him on this diabetes thing, even though it wasn't that person's responsibility to not shove, sugar down their throat. But I almost am like, was that person intentionally blah blah? No, that person probably just loved him and overfed him sweets and gave him whatever he wanted. I wouldn't say it was intentional. I'd just say it was ignorant. That's what it feels like. And then he talks about you having shirts, something in honor of his memory. You potentially even still have an obituary. You're someone who's going to collect odds and ends of people on the other side. Okay, so it's going to be something real odd of his, like a piece of paper or a piece of a shirt or something. But he loves the way that you're choosing to honor his memory. He shows me he's really like laid back. He does a lot of saying like, nah, and then talking with his hands and real casual. And he goes, I got more talkers up here, Kato. Her, and she's not really sitting down. She's just that short. So you have an older lady. Oh, I collect obituaries. My husband calls it my dead drawer. First of all, if your husband was skeptic even a tiny little bit, go ahead and tell him that I literally just called out your dead drawer full of obituaries that you collect of people on the other side. Which is weird, but we love it. Also, if he's skeptic, I want you to freak him out that extra layer, okay? Because that is awesome. Boom, mic drop, okay? So they know of your creepy little dead drawer, all right, you psycho. And, what else do we say other than that? Oh, you see all those obituaries in a drawer, Kato? Yeah, somehow I'm supposed to, do better than that, but whatever. Anyways, right. I just am like, you see this? It's like I just jump into your world, go into your kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is there a drawer just full of obituaries, right? Kato, you shouldn't know these things. And you created your attic space and invited me directly in. What did you think was going to happen? That we weren't going to see your drawer of dead people? Okay, is that what you really thought was going to happen? I'll let Kato in. We'll see what's real or not. I'm finding the drawer of dead people. Don't fuck with it. It's happening. Your mom. Okay, anyways, cool, love it. Love Jimmy's personality. Honestly, he's up there drinking a beer. If he's not a beer guy, if he's a whiskey guy, whatever, he's having a drink. I'm like, you really shouldn't do that. it turns to sugar in your blood, and he's just like, why are you doing this? Why are you? He's not saying anything. He's just looking at me like, you done? You done? You know, love his personality. He's really fun, actually. Okay, then you have a short little old lady. That's an honorable mention. Short hair, glasses. Really sweet. Kind of nuts, too. Primary guardian angel, short. Shorter than me. I'm 5'4"-ish. Cool. Love you.